Dana Pretzer Show here on the Scared Monkeys Radio Network. It's always a pleasure to have Jossy Mansour on as my guest. I call him the truth detector out of Aruba. Of course, he's the managing editor of DREO. Jossy, how are you?
Pretty good, thank you.
Nice to have you back on the show. I wanted to bring you on just for a few minutes tonight to talk about the status of the Holloway investigation. There's been a lot of scuttlebutt, for lack of a better term, out there about the Dutch. Some reports are saying that they've left the island. I thought I'd bring you on tonight to clarify just what's going on.
No, the Dutch have not left the island. On the contrary, they have extended their stay here, and they've set up shop over at the Department Anti-Drugs of the police. They're studying everything that they took from the yard and the home of Paulus van der Sloot, and they're going over it meticulously. They have absolutely no idea of leaving the island for now.
Has there been any discussion, Jossy, or through your contacts as far as other searches or other methods that the group from the Dutch may be doing?
No, there hasn't been any more searches here. I mean, they've retired to their offices to study Remember, these are forensic people. They go over every single item that they picked up very, very carefully, and that takes a lot of time. That they will go for other searches is very probable. We contacted the authorities today, the local investigative team, and they told us, no, the case is not closed. They're working very hard on the case, both the local authorities and the Dutch forensic team.
Have there been comments regarding Texas EquiSearch and Tim Miller's return, or soon-to-be return, to Aruba to do a deep water search?
I think that is very necessary because, according to the indications that we follow, we think that if what happened to the girl is what we think happened to her, then we think she's in the ocean somewhere, yes. And I think that if we could go and really look further out and at a deeper depth with specialized equipment, maybe something could be found.
The Aruban government, it's always amazing to see some of the press reports that come out. Rudy Cruz, for example, they seem to keep putting their foot in their mouths every time that they say something. Are you expecting, or do you see any possibility of roadblocks being put up again by them, or do they just look so foolish now that they best just sit back and say nothing?
That's always been foolish. The government here has not taken an active part in this investigation. As far as this case is concerned specifically, the government is lacking in activity, lacking in attention, and lacking in the real desire to see this case solved. They wanted to go away, yes, because it interferes with the island's tourism, and the population is worried about that. But I haven't seen them at all really dedicate time and effort and energy to this case.
No, I haven't seen the show, but I've seen some transcripts regarding Joran van der Sloot's appearance on the De Vries program. Can you make some comments on that?
No, I haven't seen the program either. I've read comments on the program. I mean, nothing new. Everything that comes out of his mouth is just one intent to justify himself after the other, and things that we find no justification for.
We're hearing that his book won't be published or sold in the United States, probably because there won't be a market for it and nobody will buy it. How have book sales been in Aruba?
It's very, very low. Nobody's talking about the book. Nobody's buying it. We see it lying on the shelves in the bookstores. Nobody is interested in purchasing this book.
Gee, you'd think somebody would have a birdcage somewhere that it would fit well into. Anyway, Jossy, I appreciate you coming on the program to give us an update, and we'll stay in touch.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.